Welcome, Whitney. Welcome, Whitney. Another amazing sovereign soul with extraordinary gifts. Okay, I want to welcome everyone here to my Diamond Matrix Masters platform. My name's Ruth Elizabeth, so there's a couple here that haven't met me before. Okay, my job in this life has been to teach perhaps universal law versus human law, okay, which means initiating souls into their sovereignty. So I actually lead an educational program or initiation process, like the most amazing mystery school ever, which does everything from setting up your light body, rebalancing your brain for anyone that has any kind of anomalies going on, healing the body, setting it up, and recoding your body to diamond. Okay, so it's a beautiful work. And then once that's happened, we've defragged your system and moved pain bodies and stuff, we introduce you to your soul sovereign source. And it's the most amazing thing to know that you have three parts of yourself. So I'm just reminding you of that now. Your divine feminine, your divine masculine, divine inner child. And each one of us has this board of directors. And it was shown to me to be the board of directors, which is just glorious because it's reminding you of yours right now. That within you, you have the divine goddess, the divine feminine, who is Mother God. That's your divinity. Mother God, creator of worlds, the womb of creation. Okay, and we function with this great ability within us, and it's been lying dormant. And so my job is to initiate and activate that within you. We also have the divine masculine, who makes passage, is your doing force, who says to the goddess, so be it, okay, and projects. And on your behalf, in the little pointy you sense, okay, we actually have this amazing capacity to bring forth 333% creations instead of just 3% creations, okay? And we're just doing something out of our own little will. The third part of you is the divine holy child, okay? The holy child, who is the formulator, the picturator of your manifested world, okay? And we live in a manifested world. But beyond that, beyond the manifested world that you have created, whether you like it or dislike it, we're becoming better creators as we know our own sovereignty. Isn't that glorious? We're actually becoming better creators. We're becoming greater. Okay, the old programming of the system is being removed and we're becoming greater. We're actually becoming our sovereign soul. We're becoming our divinity. So as I'm speaking, we are actually reformulating your position so that you know who you are, okay? And we call on your own divinity as Father, Mother, God, and Holy Child. Take your position right now, okay? Feel yourself as that divine. Whitney, it's so good to have you here. Welcome. We're going to be activating our new power sources that's coming to the earth, and we're starting to know ourselves and what we're capable of. So just feeling your own divinity, because beyond divinity is nothing. Hi, Natasha, welcome. and young one, the younglings are here. Wendy, mighty giant, great to have you here. Ooh, feeling the power. Okay, now I've got some special guests here today from one which I've come into and are activating. Okay. And you know who you are. We've already agreed to be here and to activate the 12. Excuse me. So those that are here in that capacity, I want you to join together with myself now. Okay. We've got a mighty collective that we're going to call in right now. So I want you to feel the layers of activation come in. Okay, that's the way you truly trust it, when you can feel the activations of that which we call in. So let's do that. So right now, I just want to call in the 12 from all corners of the earth and every single one. Feeling that burning coming in, powerful, pure energy of light. Whew. I want to say to you today that there is no manifestation in this denser energy that can stand in the purity of light. And we're going to call up that denser energy into the purity of light. Because we do not believe in duality. We do not believe in separation of one from another. We do not believe in segregation. We believe in the unity of the one. The unity of the one, the singular within you. The dot is the community. So focusing on your divinity, which is beyond manifestation. It is before the manifested worlds came into place. It's before everything that you've seen and witnessed becomes a manifestation, even us. Okay, we came from before this. So the manifested world has come into being and isness by the one, of which we are a drop-down version into this physicality. And we're just bringing our gifts now. We're remembering our gifts. We're remembering our power. We're remembering our consciousness. And we're coming into Christ consciousness. And that's not a religious version of it. It is just the holy child in the manifested world. Okay. And even beyond that, into the divinity. So within you, we are calling on your Father, Mother God, and Holy Child to now produce the effects that we're wanting to work with today. And we will. We can do anything when we come into agreement, because we have free will. And this is why it's so important for us to do the work here, because on planet Earth, free will rules. Okay? Nothing can happen without our permission. Nothing. As soon as I say, no, I do not give known consent to it, cannot happen. As soon as I say I give consent to it, it can happen. And that's why the world has been ruled by masters who know these rules well and know how to manipulate the permissions. Okay, so we're just going to take that back today. We're going to become very focused on a few areas, and I'm so grateful that you've come in today, because I am going to be looking at Australia. We're in the middle of a powerful solstice, okay? It's not just on one day, it goes over a period of time, so we're still within that, no worries. So the portal is open still, though waning, that's fine. We are beyond that as anyway. I'm going to instigate a circle, a manifestation circle right now. It's one that I use for the healing. It's a healing circle with mantras, and that for ascension from Archangel Michael. I've shared with them before. Those that haven't seen them, these are creation seeds. There's 17 creation seeds. Okay. I do ask for you to give permission for that to happen, because they are extraordinarily powerful. And when we enter into, thank you, When we enter into the circle, when we create any sacred circle, we open up our entire systems through all dimensions, okay? So feeling your connection to the cosmos, going all the way through you down into Mother Gaia, who has already ascended and is wanting her people to ascend as well. Every soul. So feeling your infinite connection and calling in all of the kingdoms of the earth to assist with us now. From our little people to our body elementals, to the animal kingdom, our feathered friends. Bringing in the Elohim, the timekeepers, bringing in our ancestors, bringing in the original ancestors of our country and place where we are. But more so right now, I want you to bring your own ancestors to the table. Bring your ancestors to the table. If you've never had a relationship with your own ancestors, it's time to bring all of them in. They help to guide us. Bringing in all spirit guides if you work with them. Bringing in our holy Christed self, our mighty I am presence, drawing down the mighty I am presence, drawing your soul into your body to be fully present here. Feeling right now the Mother God within you. Feeling that connection within your brain on the left-hand side of your brain. Feel it buzzing? Say hello. She is your internal guide. Feeling divine masculine on the right-hand side of your brain. Feeling those energies just balance between the two hemispheres. And just feel the Holy Child in this moment of experience. Our Holy Child is present and going, I love this. We're rocking on with our tribe. Okay, I just call Archangel Michael and his blue ray angels to place a triple protective layer around each of your light bodies. That wherever we go, whatever we do, we are completely safe from harm. I want you to trust in your divinity. Trust in the one. Okay, don't allow yourself to become worried by duality or that you can have anything, any repercussion come against you. That is not possible in this circle. So right now we just activate the 17 creation seeds. I want you to feel the activation. Here it comes. Feeling the circle as we join in intention. Intention is everything. Thank you. For those with the diamond already placed within your heart chakra, I want you just to activate it, ignite it. Opening up your heart chakra and your heart center. We're ready to do business. That's it. Feel your heart center glowing, glowing. Turned on. Switched on. I now call on the elephants in this world, All of the elephants, we call on the new leadership to come to us now. In the name of the I am that I am, my holy Christ itself, we call forth every I am presence within the elephants, within the new leadership, feeling them awaken, feeling them trigger. They're saying hi to us now. They will feel our presence. Isn't that beautiful? Just as we feel each other's presence. I want to bring your attention to the new Planetary Council of Light, calling on it, being of it, the new Planetary Council of Light, matriarchal now, brought into this system, fully engaged and present. We're just becoming more and more aware of it. The old paternal Council of Light has been let go and has been dispersed. Isn't that beautiful? We call on now Reisha, 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 the rose, feeling the rose in your heart center, the rose, planting it there if you haven't already done it. I know many of you have been of the rose lineage for a long time. Whew. Bringing in the mother, pure unconditional love. This is pure alchemy. When you pour love into something, the alchemy of the dualistic system has to dissolve. It cannot stand. Look at that, just filling up your light bodies with Reisha, the mother energies within you, of which you're a part, which you've been born out of, which has created all that is manifest world. You. Feeling your heart center glowing now. I think we're ready. So knowing your sovereignty, knowing the power of your free will, knowing the power of intention, okay, that we can now do the work. So I'd like to bring us all. I want to, one thing, if anyone has messages, visions, or whatever, please come in and guide the group, okay? We all have gifts and abilities, okay? So bring those messages in, guide or lead if you feel to lead, because some of you are very gifted at this. So I'm wanting us to focus on Uluru, if you will. So Uluru in Australia, center of Australia, is the solar plexus of the earth. Some thought that it was the heart, but it keeps coming up as the solar plexus and the solar plexus of the earth. And you know that how your own solar plexus is disturbed, okay, by things that are happening in the world of survival. Okay, and just as this is happening, our solar plexus, okay, needs to be just connected to the greater, right through the galactic way. So if anyone has the ability to guide us in that, I welcome it, or just do it, okay? And we will agree that all light work that happens with us today is actually taking place and will be the outcome of full connection. I remember doing this last year. It was so mighty and so powerful. So let's do it now. So I want you to feel the solar plexus of the earth, feeling the solar plexus itself, and in and filling the solar plexus with Reisha energies, with divine love. Just watching your mics, if you can just turn your mics off. Okay. Oh, sorry, Dala, did you want to lead at all? No, that's okay. So filling the
Just
solar plexus.
light language pouring through into
Oh,
our
thank you. Yeah,
That's all
yes.
it is.
Thank you. Let's keep doing that.
Yeah, she and the day she had a raji and a she and a rani, she and a she and a radi, she and a she and a raji at the Yana she and a she had the raji at the
Feel the energy pouring in.
Yes, she had the oh, right, she had a she and
Completely activating the solar plexus of the earth, lighting it up, pouring in the beloveds. I just call in all of the angelic realms. I call in all of the dragons, okay, the dragon realms of light, the unicorns, the diamonds, all of the rainbow beings. We just call them into and through this portal into the earth. Let them pour in. We're talking about legions of light and wonderful, wonderful beings of light, calling them in right now. Filling up, pouring them into the solar plexus of the earth and sending them out through the energy grids. Remember, they cannot come unless we call. Letting all source light involved with the raising of Gaia and her people, of humanity, to come in right now, in through this portal, into the solar plexus of the earth, filling it with light until everything comes into harmony. Even in your own light body, when you actually bring it, you intend everything from the solar plexus to the heart. In your own physical body, and send it to the fifth dimension and above. It works the same way. We intend all energies that have been held within the solar plexus and below of all of humanity to come through the solar plexus. We call all dense energy from every corner of the earth. All dense energy from the four corners of the earth. We call it into the solar plexus to be harmonized, dissolved and brought up into the heart. So intending it to the heart of the earth. And connecting it to the cosmic solar plexus and the cosmic heart. And just feeling the heart of Uluru. The heart of Uluru. Coming in and focusing on the heart of Uluru, which is the solar plexus of the earth. Feeling that entire ignition point. We just call in all of the galactics as well. The Palladians, Turians, Avians, all starseed into this place and as part of this activation also. We're just joining in with what has already been done and what is going to be happening. We just activate the 12 stones, activating the stone, the cosmic stone that's been placed under Uluru. Activating the stone restoring the true balance of power, perfect harmony that is nature itself, that is Gaia, that is us. Pure sovereignty, that is us. We were born of nature. We are perfect. We've just forgotten. When I was out at Uluru, I was told to do no light work. The harmony is already in perfect resonance. And we're just calling that perfection into our knowledge, into our consciousness. And we're calling up that perfection and sending it out across the earth. Drawing also now into the 12 stones, all 12 across the world. Igniting them. Our job as light workers is to ignite things, ignite it into action, call it, decree it. You are the masters, you are sovereign. And we call it now. We activate the 12 stones across the earth, on every continent, in every place. We activate the authority of the 12 stones on behalf of Gaia, on behalf of humanity, and all that live upon her. Does anyone want to actually say something, add something, or guide us right now? Because I would love your input. What have you seen? I know that you've seen things. Share with us what you've gotten, what you're doing, what's happening.
Can I share a song?
Thank you, Natasha.
This song came to me last night.
Are you able to speak up a little bit?
This song came to me last night and again just now when we were sitting here. And I've been seeing like the blue diamond numerous times in my dreams with people. And I'm putting my hands like this. I'm sitting in meditation with other people and I'm putting this into their bodies and it's lighting their bodies up. And I saw this in the mountain. I actually never went to Uluru. I was there for 2 years, but I never made it. But it was in the mountain and it's looking like a star. It's coming out like this and spreading out through into the earth, through the center of the earth. And I could hear this song. Hey la ho, hey ya ha, hey la ho, hey ya ho. Hey la ho ya, hey ya ha, hey la ho ha. Hey la ho, hi ya, hey la ho, hi ya ho. Hi ya ho, hi ya ho, hi ya ho. Hey la ho, hey ya ho. Hey la ho. Hey la ho. Hey la ho, hi-ya. Hey la ho, hi-ya ho. Hi-ya ho, hi-ya.
Keeping that resonance in place. Holding the vibration. Hold that. A resonance has been placed. We receive it. We hold it. Feel the heart center just open. Just feel it. Does Richard or Wendy have anything? Rebecca and
I can go.
thanks, Richard.
I can go. That we be able and allowed to be in our own divine, consciousness and divine being, in our authentic divine spirit. As we move into this place of awareness, the false projections will drop away.
Yes.
And we be in our heart-centered divine space. For this heart-centered divine space and all future. For this beings in space. Thank you.
So be it. We agree. Statement of so be it. So be it. Be your divinity. Isn't that gorgeous? We agree. So be it. Statement of so be it. So be it. Be your divinity. Isn't that gorgeous? So be it. Getting some reverb here. Wendy?
I'm giggling because everything's coming in twice. Everything you say, everything everybody says is just doubled, which is really interesting.
Yeah, so it's never happened before.
No. What I see as we're igniting the stones of the earth and casting the energy to ignite the matrix is I see the energy coming up through each stone in a helix, in a like a tornado almost. So you see it coming up and up and up and up. So as that energy has come up, I've asked the dragons of the sky and the earth to take the energy and pull it to connect around the earth, to reintegrate, to relock, to rebuild the grid work that protects us, that binds us, that holds the light between each and every one of us.
We agree. It's just allowing full openness for all the experts to come in and do what needs to be done. So we're creating that environment for the work to be done.
Ashe Mambuye Ho, Great Wankantanka. Thank you.
The tornado, yes, is a vortex, but it's like the menorah, working with the menorah around the earth. Jan, did you want to say something?
I already did. Gave thanks to Wankantanka being part of this gathering.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Drawing in that essential element and bringing in and through. Thank you.
Ho.
Holding space for all the work to come. Just calling every I am present, every I am present. We are the umbrella of light. We are the foundation of light. We are light. I am a unit of light. I am a unit of light. I'm switched on. I am light. And as light, we work with the quantum field and we call to us whatever it is that needs to be addressed on this earth. At the moment, we're looking at our children, children's children. We just call in the diamond children. We call in their protection. In fact, we decree their protection. We decree their protection. Our duty as community is to protect the innocent. Whether it be those with disability, the animal kingdom who cannot speak for themselves, the aged and the elderly. Just cast your minds to these. And do we call them up into our web of safety, our network of light? And we call forth the angels and the dragons and all to participate in their security, in their protection, that they will not be harmed. Okay, that these mandates stop now and go no further. I want you to feel into this now earthen system. Okay, and I want you to feel it go dead in the water. I've already seen it. It's like AI technology that just drops out of the sky. If you can imagine a drone just going dead and dropping out of the sky. Just let it end. I call it to end. Everything to end, and end now. End now before any more cause and effect. In fact, let's call all cause and effect that we have created through miscreation to come to an end. Sending out this pure light to where you are in your community. Sending it out to all governments and government in community. Letting this infiltrate, penetrate every miscreation, going deep. Going back to the original blueprint for all of life. Yes, thank you, Joe. going deep, calling forth the consciousness of the I am presence from every single one of those that are governing us. Every single one. They are with us. They are not against us. No segregation. Calling the I am presence that has just been untapped to now start coming in. Janine Savient from, I'm not sure whether I said her surname right then, from New Zealand, okay, talks about a golden wave penetrating everything that's living within this planetary system, including us, including those people who have been involved in this old system, in the old paternal system, being affected, bringing the consciousness of the golden age, the Aquarian age, okay, letting them tap into that consciousness, let them feeling the difference, let them seeing with their mental bodies how far we've gone into duality, and now it's time to rise and come back into the truth. Letting this Piscean age complete itself, finish, as we invite the new Aquarian age in, which is where the light of the divinity within us is ignited. Every light. So just call on us to visualize every person, every man, woman, and child ignited in their own divinity. Ignited. It is a completely different power source. It is not solar, as in the density of the earth. It is the light within, is the divinity. See them sparked, every man, woman, and child, sparked with the light of their own source that is based in unconditional love, unconditional harmony, peace, walking with true governance as a creator, to reform, recreate, create the new earth together as great beings of light, creating a new civilization, a new earth, literally. I invite anyone with a vision or a picture that's coming through to share, Tanya. Ange.
As you've been talking, I've just been noticing stones, rocks, and bubbling up over them. And I'm getting the distinct impression that the dark spell has been broken. That's the message I got. I have no idea. That's what I got.
We have had that message coming through, so you're spot on. That's so wonderful. Thank you. Isn't it wonderful to go deep and see the truth, see the true reality? And we do right now, we receive that reality. So feeling the rock, feeling that it has been broken, feeling that it has been done, because we are collectively joining in the agreement of that. Okay, never to be bound again. So we're coming up on the hour. But I'd just like to open the platform up, remembering that the circle is still engaged. It's your choice whether you want to remain in the circle. Wendy, did you want to input? I'd really love to have you speak.
Well, as we were doing the last bit, I'm seeing, of course, I'm still new to this, so I'm questioning what I'm seeing, but however, I'm seeing a rise of a new company, organization, something that has the ability to return, like to correct the damage that's been done. Somebody that's out there, I'm saying pharmaceutical because that's the only word I know for it, but somebody that is actually out there that can reverse this. They can reverse what people have taken. They can reverse, they can fix, they can neutralize, they can bring people back and undo.
I believe that would be us.
Yeah, but there's like perhaps it's us, but
no, you're
and-
right. You're right. We've been getting messages through that there's going to be those healing centers. People, you're bringing me messages that you're getting messages of healing centers all over the earth.
Mhm.
That we can come into and bring this new energy. But to be able to do that, we come into our divinity, yeah?
Mhm.
So here we are accelerating our ability, accelerating our divinity through our expansion right now to be those centers ourselves, which are absolutely going to be transferred into technology. You know, I love that the 3D world emulates right now detention centers, and we all have healing centers. Okay, it's always going to be that opposite. Okay, we have abundantly more, and our power base now is of Reisha. The mother is returned into this system. Okay, so believing in that, the mother is returned. The true planetary council of light is now in place, and it's only new. It's been restored recently. But the more we come into Reisha, the rose energies, then the true elephants will come in. We've been talking about new leadership. Remember, new leadership. It hasn't all been there, has it? Okay, we've had to birth the new leadership as they've come into their divinity. The divinity side of you is just so important. And that's what a lot of our messages are. I had the earthworm come to me. And it was funny because Wendy was associated with someone with the earthworm the other day, and we've only just gotten it in the same week. I am now touched and infused with the earthworm, and oh, she's so beautiful. I go, that's my animal totem for this time. And what was that message? The message is to go deeper. Okay, and I call you, go deeper. Take your divinity. You have to go up the elevator to your Mother, Father, God. That's who you are. Okay? This is a bit of a shock to some. This is a big change to step into such power. We've been talking about power for years, haven't we? I've lost my power, I've given it away. Well, we're still needing to come up, and we must come up, because with the powerful light work that we did today, it was only by knowing our divinity that we have the power to create worlds. And worlds within worlds, because every image, every thought, every feeling that you get is coming from your divine mother, your goddess. And that's the only thing that you have to follow. Do we need mandates? Of course we don't. Okay, we are self-governing. Okay, we get where we're meant to be next, and we rise and we go and do it. I'll just bring it back into practical living. We rise and go do it, and we're not even going to pass or be seen by someone who believes in mandates and checkpoints, because those vast points is a whole lot of space. And if within spaces, you're in the world, not of the world. We've got the duality happening. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Hey, Yasmin, do you have anything you want to add?
I seen like a lot of light beings, and because I'm on the opposite side of the planet, I thought that they would go to Australia, but they didn't. They seeped through the earth. and the dragons and you know, they were there, but they kind of blue, like pearly blue and see-through-ish. Yeah, that's what I seen. Yeah, that's what I seen.
Well, that's beautiful because that's in with your work, which adds to the beautiful. Natasha?
I just wanted to share that lately I'm moving around when I leave my house, if I go into town, or I've been guided to speak. So if you speak light codes or anything, or sing or whatever, or if you feel energy from your body as I'm moving, even as I'm driving, I'm pushing it out as I'm moving everywhere I go. And I could feel it coming from here, and it's just like, and then as I'm speaking, I'm seeing the people as I go by, and I'm speaking to them. I'm speaking to the trees as I see them, to the snow, to everything as I pass it. And I feel that come out of me, through me, everywhere I go. And I think that's what I invite you all to do this as well, wherever you move, because when it comes down to it, everything is transferring. And if we're just in our homes, yes, we have the power to move energy, but then as we move, it gets stronger where we're at. So wherever you're moving around, just constantly, and it's just been happening naturally through me. And I've noticed it seems like I'm in this magical light bubble almost. And even like I can see the people's eyes open or something's happening, and I can just really feel that energy shifting around me. And then there's also a sense of confusion sometimes when I see people that are just like really kind of stuck in their it's almost like there's a thin wall between us. And I'm like sharing, and they're like, it's almost like they can't hear. So I think I have to express that vibration with my body, if that makes sense.
That's why we need each and every one of us doing the isness of being, because that's down those veils. That's so beautiful, Natasha. I mean, you are fully activated in diamond now. And this is where we just become multidimensional light bodies that are able to, this is where we have to understand that we are light. And light penetrates everything. When we understand that, you're deliberately working as a conscious being. You're a master moving through the space, through country, through the energetic ley lines that you are there to bring into the new consciousness, to bring into the new earth. Your work is staggering. We need every single one of you fully doing it. So I just thank you for today. Tanya, I would love your feedback. Do you have?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, because when Natasha was talking, I'm holding this image at the moment, the drop of water that drops and then it ripples out. So I'm holding, the more I'm in my light, I ripple out that light. And whoever is in there will receive that, or can receive it. And the other vision I had was the new shoots coming up, the new shoots on Mother Earth coming up. And I could definitely see the dragons being connected and holding around the earth. So I could really see them where they were picking up and creating the grid around the world, Mother Earth. It was really beautiful. Thank you.
Oh, thank you all. Honestly, it takes the team, it takes the community. What have we got here? Somebody said something in the chat. I haven't been looking at the chat, so feeling it, honing. Wonderful. Water drops that get above their heads. I've been seeing the water as well and feeling the immersion, and people are messaging me with the water. The water is Aquarius too, remember? Aquarian, merging into the waters of the new age. It's like at the moment we've got this thing, you know, it's like we just need to remember we're like fish in the ocean. They're just so joyous and dart around and they're totally free. If we can remember that we are still that free, okay? We're not less than that. We're like fish in the ocean, darting in bliss and joy and playing. And we've had so much reference from our Whitney who's popped off, but as we are dolphins playing. So if, you know, for those that are out there and watching the replay, okay, it seems hard to come into the joy, but I want you to feel the joy. And I hope that you felt joy from the activation today, that you are strong, that you are a creator, that you are a caller of the new earth, and that you call your world into the isness of being in every thought, inspired action that you take place. You're creating through your own creatorship a new vibrational world, and we need you to go ahead with that. We give you permission. Please do it. Do what comes into your heart and mind. Action it. Get your body off the couch and go and do that thing that you're feeling called to do, because we need to fill in the gaps for one another. That's how community works. Okay, we shouldn't be asked to. We respond and go do something just out of our love, and that will bring amazing effect to those that were calling it, wanting it, and needing your assistance. So it's really important to be in those spaces that we feel called to go and live in, or do an activity in, or be in, just because you're meant to be there. You're meant to be there. And this is the true act of service. This is the true community working as light in with an incredible level of authority that is actually divinity itself. Create. You are a creator. You call to you whatever it is that you want. We are no longer asking, we are decreeing. We are no longer asking, we are decreeing. Decreeing is knowing what it is that needs to shift. It comes to you inspired. It comes through to you through visions and dreams, just as we've witnessed today. And it brings the new coding into those that we touch and play with. So we might just finish it on that note. Thank you, everyone. Just thank you for your level of commitment. Thank you for your activations. We could not have done it without each and every single one of you. I want you to remember, okay, just as a note, the circle is still activated. I haven't actually shut it down. Okay, remembering, keep your thoughts and intentions pure while you're of this energy. Okay, and if you want to, you can deliberately step outside of the circle and say thank you, and continue on your day. Okay, but if you remain in the circle, you are a very high functioning creator. So make sure that your thoughts and everything is in sovereignty, not duality. All right, be your diamond self today. Love you heaps. I will be putting up on this up on a replay. I ask that you just send it far and wide. Okay, it is what it is. So be it. Diamond blessings.